Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. We're in the kitchen. So across the street, as usual, someone's having their windows replaced or something, and there's just a load of hairy ass guys banging around all over the shop. So here we are. And this is the weekend reading. It's for the 1st and the 2nd, oh my god, of April. Dun dun dun! 1st and the 2nd of April 2023. I know. Minnie's outside. Hi Minnie! Hello gorgeous lady. So she might come in and say hello. I've got a hot water bottle and it's supposed to be spring. It doesn't feel like that. Okay, let's have some cards. What do we need to know? I've also got an air fryer on the table. I know, I don't quite know what to do about counter space and, you know, tarot tables and all that sort of stuff. So for now, we're reading next to the air fryer, which can I say is an excellent piece of equipment. I thought, do I believe the hype? And I kind of didn't. And then I bought one and now I'm one of those irritating people I know who's going to bang on about my air fryer. Anywho, what do we need to know? Weekend, what are you up to? It's the 1st of the month. It's a new month. Oh my God. How did that happen? Yep, we don't need to do reversals. Not feeling reversals today. No, we're going to shuffle, actually. I'm in a funny mood today. What mood are you in? Tell me your mood. Tell me your mood, especially if it's like a shameful mood. You know what I mean? I feel like a 4-year-old child who just wants to go and kick everyone in the street. That kind of thing. Obviously, don't go and kick everyone in the street. We don't want that. Okay. Overall energy for the weekend, I've got the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is nice energy. It's a solid energy. It's table energy. It's 4 legs on the table. You know, keeping thumping stable. Oh my God, keeping something stable. So, Sun in Capricorn for the 4 of Pentacles. I can even hear their drilling from the back garden. I mean, my God. Okay, speaking of keeping something stable, Gemma, come on. There's a feeling here of just getting your ducks in a row. It can be about investment. It's about all those Capricorn things, like, is my money in the right place? Even if that's the piggy bank or the, you know, pennies that you've got in your big vodka bottle. Do you remember that from the 80s? When everybody's dad had like a massive vodka bottle, where did that come from? Full of change, you know, next to the fire. Whatever your metaphorical vodka bottle full of change is next to the fire, you're making sure it's full. For some of you, you're doing some emotional processing this weekend, and this has come up quite a bit recently. We've got the 10 of Swords, very, very beautiful version of the 10 of Swords here. Lightseer's Tarot, gorgeous. I don't know, it just strikes the right balance, doesn't it, between kind of needing some time to process and all of the things that you need to think about being just kind of there and above you. A lot of the cards are to do with this. We've also got this one, the 9 of Pentacles. And again, it's like your emotional store cupboard, your financial store cupboard. You know, have you got the backup things that you need financially? Have you got the kind of security that you've been craving or that you need? And I know that it's not the most interesting thing to think about, but you know, in the UK, it is the end of the tax year, finding out if you've done all your whatever horrible, let's just take a pause and do our tax face. There you go, there's my tax face. It's like my maths face, but even more disgusted, I think. But have you got your ducks in a row? Because there may be something to gain from it. We also have Destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune, very, very nice. Someone doing the tree yoga position there at the top. There's always someone that holds that balance just a little bit too long in your yoga class, isn't there? That person is not going to be me. Me who wobbles after about 3 seconds and goes, and does probably my tax face as I'm going like this in the yoga class. Very often my yoga face and my tax face may interchange for each other. Then we've got our gorgeous Hermit card. I love this card. So this is the elasticated trousered version of the Hermit. Someone's got their pajamas on, and it's Virgo energy, another earth sign. It's a feeling of being very, I want to say, tucked in. And I know that doesn't quite make sense, but it's a sense of being folded in, of being tucked in, of like making something cozy, making something happen. I feel like there's some nice looking after that you need to do for yourself. You know, maybe baking yourself a cake, or going on your favourite hike, or the favourite hike being from the sofa to the TV, or your back garden, or the street, or the shop, or your friends, or whatever it is. Something that's compassionate and familiar and nice and rewarding and kind of rejuvenating. Because there's stuff to process, and also I feel like for some of you, we've got the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's stuff coming in. This is a message card. You know, when you get the Knight of Swords, there's a feeling of quickness and maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, something coming in like a text or an email or a call or even a letter, or just a piece of news that's coming to you that makes you think. And for some of you, again, this could be to do with your finances, to do with your job, to do with where you live, with your security. Okay, so it would be very much worth following up on any details with that. Okay, I'm just going to take a couple more cards actually. No, I'm going to take a Frine and Bendy Rude. Frine and Bendy Rude, Heart of the Hairy Oracle. I know. It's weird, isn't it, when you look out into your own... Actually, I've got some plants coming up. I got bulbs that are actually growing outside, can I say? Yes. Some tulips have actually made it. Yeah, but the rest of the garden looks like just... Yeah, it looks like in April before anything's really got started yet, and it's a bit of a mess. Hey ho. Oh, lovely. Okay, these are nice cards. I need to take a third, so let's not, hope we don't spoil it. Oh. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. First card we get is the Queen of Owls. Now this is like your Florence Nightingale. It's like the nursemaid or the person who comes, you know, when you're kind of taken to your bed and this person makes you feel better. It's like the harbinger of healing, okay? This is a very nice card to get. So this could be your Ten of Swords, that you manage to process those emotions that have been tricky, but also it can be physical, making you just feel a bit better, making you feel a bit more with it, just a bit more at peace. Beautiful card. And we get that alongside the Joy of the Future. I mean, this is just a lovely card as well. It's literally just that, unadulterated joy of the future. Don't need to qualify it, don't have to deserve it, don't overthink it, just accept it as a little bit of joy from me to you for this weekend. There you go. I love that. And then the dreaming. Now the dreaming comes along when you're thinking of something like this, as in you're doing your kind of what you might formally call manifesting, or just literally thinking of nice things rather than thinking of things that aren't nice. Sometimes manifesting can be overcomplicated and, you know, put into different categories and all the rest of it, because sometimes manifesting just comes down to, am I having more nice thoughts than I am nasty thoughts? And some days that's as good as it gets. So shoehorn a couple of nice thoughts into there, even if they're, I can't wait to go and eat my Twix. You know, I often have that nice thought. Or I'm going to have a cup of tea in my favourite mug. As you will notice behind me, I have many favourite mugs, but they bring me pleasure and joy, you know, or having about 5 million different flavours of tea, depending on what mood you're on, or a really nice biscuit, or whatever it is, okay? Take your small joys where you can this weekend, because there's some stuff kind of going on in the background, but we don't quite really know what it is yet. And also make sure you've got your stuff up to date, your whatever boring financial stuff that you have to do, make sure it's up to date, okay? Because these things do need a little bit of TLC from time to time, and that's all that's required, okay? But it's a light touch. And let me know what you're doing this weekend. Even if you're doing nothing, just let me know that, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.